Dear students, good afternoon. In my previous video, I will discuss about the composition of the Indian legislature. Today, I am going to discuss about the powers and functions of Indian legislature or parliament. As you know that the Indian parliament has been given many types of powers. Some important powers enjoyed by the Indian parliament are: number one, legislative powers. The parliament is a lawmaking body of the government. It has the power to frame laws on the subject mentioned in the Union list and concurrent list. Again, under certain special circumstances, the parliament can frame laws mentioned in the state list. The parliament frame laws on the state subject for the Union territories. So, again, the Rajya Sabha can transfer a state subject in favor of the central government for the purpose of making laws. In case of the proclamation of emergency by the president, the parliament can legislate on the subject mentioned in the state list. Again, the residuary powers are also under the control of the central government, and so the parliament can legislate on all residuary subjects. The bill is sent to the president after it is passed by both houses of the parliament. Except money bill, the president is bound to put his signature on the bill. That means accepting the money bills, the president give his assent or make use of his veto powers. Veto powers means a special kind of powers through which the president can reject any bill except money bill. So, if the parliament passes that bill for the second time, then the president is bound to give his assent to that bill. Second number is financial powers. The parliament controls the finances of the country. The government places the budget in the parliament before the starting of the financial year. The parliament discusses the budget and gives its assent to the bill. The government can neither impose any tax upon the public nor can it spend money without the approval of the parliament. So, the president will have to give his assent to the money bills passed by the parliament. Another most important powers and functions of the Union legislature is judicial powers. That means the parliament exercises some judicial powers also. That means the parliament can remove the president from office through impeachment. The parliament can also remove the vice president from office. Again, the parliament can remove the judges of the Supreme Court and High Courts from office by passing a resolution for that effect. Another most important powers and functions enjoyed by the Union legislature is electoral powers. That means the elected members of the parliament participate in the election of the president. The vice president is elected by the members of the both houses of the parliament. Next is amendment of the constitution. It is the parliament which can initiate a resolution for the amendment of the constitution. Some provisions of the constitution can be amended only by the parliament. In some important matters, the amendment proposals after being passed by the parliament are to be sent for the approval of legislature of the state. The state cannot introduce a The state cannot introduce a resolution of amendment of the constitution. So this is the some important powers and functions performed by the union legislation. Dear students, today I want to give one homework, that is discuss the composition and powers and functions of Union Parliament. And you should submit this question answer in my personal WhatsApp number. And in next video, I shall discuss about the various devices through which the Parliament control the executive, or how the Parliament control the executive. So this point I shall discuss in my next video. Thank you.